The warlord Joseph Kony is believed to be hiding out in the borderlands of the Central African Republic, where more than 15 armed groups are fighting to control the country's resources. As head of the Lord's Resistance Army, Kony has been indicted by the International Criminal Court for, among other crimes, abducting and recruiting children.
I did not abduct anybody, and there's no any children in my position or in my camp.
According to the United Nations, over the last 5 years, at least 13,000 children in the Central African Republic have been kidnapped and turned into soldiers.
One of the most powerful rebel groups here is the Popular Front for the Renaissance of the Central African Republic, or the FPRC. It's made up of people from the country's Muslim minority, who fought the Lord's Resistance Army many times. They claim that they don't use child soldiers, but while we were there, we met 2 boys who'd been captured after separate battles with rival groups. Instead of being released, they've been made to fight. We spoke with Mohamed Said, a founding member of the FPRC and one of its most senior generals in Bria.
Can you describe what happened when you fought with the LRA and captured the young fighter?
Les gens de la LRA sont venus appréhender, veut dire attraper les personnes dans leur village. C'est à cause de ça qu'ils sont en train de circuler et chercher à monopoliser cette zone. Ils arrachent seulement les vivres, les enfants, et le bagage c'est fini, ils partent. C'est à cause de ça qu'on avait pris nos hommes pour pouvoir les poursuivre. Et puis, ils se sont combattus et ils ont récupéré les enfants.
Didier used to be with the LRA, and Abakar was taken from the anti-Balaka forces.
Can
you describe some of the things you had to do? And then you kidnapped people, that was other children who'd been kidnapped, who were being trained to fight as well.
Abakar was captured 7 months ago. He says he was 17 at the time.
What did they do to everybody else? And now you're fighting for the FPRC. How do you think this is going to end? And do you want to stay here and keep fighting, or do you want to go home? Did they ever say what would happen to you if you refused to fight or refused to do any of the work they wanted you to do? And did that happen? Were there kids who refused or were too scared to fight and who were killed? Did you ever meet or see Joseph Kony? The Americans sent troops here looking for him. The Ugandans sent troops here looking for him. They spent many millions of dollars. They had lots of equipment. Why do you think they were unable to catch him? When you were fighting for the LRA, you had no choice, because if you didn't, you would be killed. What do you think you're fighting for now, here? But when was the last time you saw your family? Why can't you hand the young fighter over? He says he's 17 years old now, but he was captured when he was 10. Can he not be returned to his family in Congo?
Non, on va le remettre. On va le remettre. Actuellement, il a 18 ans. Mais nous, il ne nous intéresse même pas. Ce qui est là, on a envoyé actuellement à ses parents au niveau du Zaïre, du Congo démocratique. On a déjà écrit et envoyé. Si ses parents sont venus, on va le remettre officiellement à leurs parents.
4 months after we filmed this interview, Didier and Abakar remain hostages of the FPRC, with no news about when or if they will be allowed to return to their families.